Good morning. I know it is not 9:30 on Monday morning. I'm going live this morning a little bit early so that I can jump over to some meetings here this morning. But listen, today I want to address a question I received recently from a member of our community. The question, how should I present a new idea to my boss? Well, listen, we get these kinds of questions all the time, practical questions from members of our community. You can see it right there, Career GPS. And what I love about this is the person clearly already has their new idea. What they're looking for is how to present it. And we hear that often from our clients. People, you often know your what, you know your idea, you know your goal, you're looking for the how. And the how is what we're going to talk about this morning as it relates to the question, how should I present a new idea to my boss? So let's jump into this. There are three considerations I want to offer to you this morning. Number one, again, I assume you have your idea already. If not, obviously you've got to start there. But number one is everything matters in context. Everything matters in context. Before you present your idea, what is the context that you need to provide to your boss? Please do not assume that if you brought up a topic previously to their boss that they're going to remember that topic. So context matters. It's one of the core principles I've always mentored and taught people in my career. Teach it now. Everything matters in context. Otherwise, a piece of information is just that, a piece of information. So context matters. What is the context you need to give your boss about this idea in order to help them make a decision? Number two, Number two is describe language cues, but describe current state to future state. So, how you're going to present your idea, again, you have your context now. So, then you take that context and go into step number two, which is what is the current state of what you're presenting? What's happening right now? Again, you may have mentioned this to your boss previously in a one on one or in a team meeting. It's okay. You've got to recap it again now because you're putting current state, whatever's happening right now, into the context of this new idea. So go from context into future state, and your idea is going to address the gap between those two. So, for example, you have a new project that you want to present, perhaps a new initiative for the team. Okay, well, where is the team now? Where are you trying to get to? And then ideally, your idea is going to close the gap between those two. You need this new initiative to be able to help the team get from where it is now to where it wants to go. So, language cues are important. It's why I'm giving you this language cue this morning, current state, future state. And again, very big on giving you language cues and practical tips as we coach and teach and mentor folks, because otherwise tools and strategies are just that, tools and strategies, and they don't have, if you don't have the practical application to implement. And that's the second step, is the implementation. Describe current state, future state, and how this idea is going to fit into that paradigm, that time frame. So that's number two. Number three, anticipate any questions or objections. Do your homework. Go in to your boss's office, or when you get on that Zoom call, be prepared. Know the questions that are likely to be asked. Know the objections that may be raised. Understand all the different angles of the idea you're presenting, because those are the angles within which you might get questions. So let's just recap those three steps really quickly. One, everything matters in context. Decide what is the context you need to give your boss for this new idea. Number two, language cues. Describe current state, future state, how your initiative or idea fits from current state, from where you are now to where you're trying to go. Number three, anticipate any questions or objections that may arise. And listen, if you follow those three steps, you're going to be confident in presenting that new idea to your boss. Good luck.